And so it's the East with the tip. Now let's check out the starters for the East All-Stars. We've got Cunningham, Nba2k26 out there with Brown. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Maxey in at the 2 spot. So the East able to put the first points up on the board. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wembanyama. Curry. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Pass to Cunningham. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Maxey against SGA. Wembanyama, a screen on Maxey. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Cunningham's got his second basket of the night. Wembanyama passes to Curry. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama looking it over. That 3 off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Cunningham for 3. Misses that one. His first miss of the night, 2 for 3. Wembanyama passes to Curry. Wembanyama sets a screen for Curry. Over Maxey. Wembanyama. Pass to Curry. Six on the shot clock. Wembanyama sets a screen for Curry. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. 1:57 left in the first quarter of the game. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey guys, Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Guys, back over to you.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. Quick start here for the East All-Stars in this one. 6-point lead. Brunson against Curry. Towns in the corner. There's the 3. West All-Stars with the rebound. LeBron, a screen on Cunningham. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Brown. Back to Cunningham. And another miss by the East.
Well, he's got a prepaid stroke. That one almost dropped.
And that one's good. Doncic.
Doncic always ready to let it fly once he catches it.
Brunson outside. They can't stop the run with that one. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Cunningham against SGA. Pulls from the top of the key, and Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. SGA gets to Curry. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the East. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the East All-Stars?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the court for the East All-Stars, we got Siakam. Mitchell is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl-Anthony Towns. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. Brunson with a clean look. And the three off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Holmgren with a screen on Johnson. Back to Holmgren. And they take the lead. Holmgren's got the lead up to 1 now for the West All-Stars.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Here is Edwards after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Mitchell against Edwards. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here are the East All-Stars. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So for the West, Wembanyama comes in for Chet Holmgren. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Durant. The East also changing it up. Maxi's checked in for Siakam. And it's Cunningham in for Donovan Mitchell. James. LeBron right at the doorstep, and he finds the two.
Well, you better stop the ball, especially when it's LeBron James with it. That guy is pretty good.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Over Towns. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. From deep, Maxey. Towns kicks to Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Brunson's got his first 2 points.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
Pass to Wembanyama. Edwards a screen on Towns. And it's SGA in the corner. Way outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now, this is why SGA is a focal point of his offense, because of that ability to score.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Antetokounmpo comes in for Jalen Johnson. And it's Mitchell in for Jalen Brunson. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. A shot by Antetokounmpo, nobody around, and another miss by the East. And the West All-Stars have possession. Edwards fights through for two.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Antetokounmpo passes to Towns. Pass to Cunningham. Takes a three. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the West. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. James sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And James with the basket on the assist by SGA. And the West leads by 4. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
The combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Towns with the steal.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Mitchell connects from 3.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Off target from outside. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. East All-Stars up on top, up by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Doncic in at the small forward spot. That's the 5 for the West All-Stars right now. Brown outside. Giannis outside. Cunningham outside. From deep, Brunson. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Brunson's got 5.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Curry. Hasn't made one yet. From outside the arc, Curry nails the triple.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
Here's Brunson. Banked in off the glass. 7 points in the game. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Here's Giannis. Giannis automatic inside.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Maxey. From about 16, the shot missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. The West All-Stars making a switch here. James is checked in. And a switch here also for the East. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Maxey. 1:56 left in the third quarter. Doncic with the steal. And LeBron with a clear path to the hoop. LeBron finishing the fast break.
Outstanding play by Doncic to come up with that steal. His impact, his fingerprints, as a matter of fact, on every part of this game.
Cunningham passes to Towns. Cunningham looking it over. And another miss by the East.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Shoots a fader. A second chance effort. And Towns lays it in. Towns has got his second bucket.
Nice job by Towns to get in there and get aggressive.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. 1:15 left to play here in the third. LeBron sets the screen for Curry. Jump shot is good that time. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
He has perfected his ability in the pick and roll. Curry going to work.
Cunningham kicks to Giannis. Pass to Towns. Shoots the 3. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists now tonight. James a screen on Brunson. And it's Jokic in the corner. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Brown. Doncic with the block.
Luka's sheer size makes him a mismatch for most guards.
Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Stephen Curry.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Curry's gone 3 of 7 shooting from the floor. Outside, Antetokounmpo. With 4 seconds. Giannis showing creativity.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. East All-Stars lead by... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the East All-Stars, we've got Tyrese Maxey. Johnson is out there with Towns. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Cunningham in at the 2 guard. Pass to Maxey. And a miss there on the triple.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Good ball movement here by the East. Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Virtually no way to stop Towns. He's extremely dangerous that close to the bucket.
Edwards finds KD. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Jokic has checked in for James. Doncic comes in for Kevin Durant. And Curry subbed in for Edwards. The East also changing it up. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Towns. Jaylen Brown comes in for Johnson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Donovan Mitchell. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a 3? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making threes. Missing? Not so much. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thank you. The East leading by 4. Cunningham with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Brown gets it done inside.
Strong and explosive Jaylen Brown is a tough matchup in the painted area.
Jokic sets the screen for Curry. And there's the 3.
Curry is a guy you can trust to get it done when it needs to be done.
Brunson scanning the floor. Outside Brown. Lets it go from 14. Jokic with the rebound. And so here are the West All-Stars. They trail by 3. Then Benyama sets a screen for Curry. No good. That would have tied it. The East All-Stars on offense. Off target from outside. 1:16 left in the game. To tie it up. Buries the deep ball.
They want the ball in his hands when the situation calls for it.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the East. That one misses. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
And here we go. The East with a fast break.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Doncic with a screen on Brown. Benyama. Easy work down low for Wembanyama.
And how about the young fella, Wembanyama, with a big-time bucket.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Brown with a screen on Jokic. Outside, Brunson. A 3-pointer. Good.
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of two is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for the East All-Stars.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
At the line for 2.
And he is unable to get the second one. Stephen Curry. So the East All-Stars win it. A narrow win under difficult.